Hello, my name is Chris, and welcome to The Social Geek, or if you're watching this on YouTube, The Writer's Block. And this is Chapter 4 of One Shot, our D&D storytelling adventure, where I pretty much run my characters through as if I'm through a Roll20 campaign and write down their actions if I'm writing a novel. So yeah, let's get started, shall we? I noticed in the last session I didn't roll my story cubes. I didn't roll any during that last session. So yeah, we're at a new chapter now. So chapter 4. Well, I have no idea what's going to go on during this session, so that's why I've got these dice. If you haven't watched the last episode, it will probably be in the corner somewhere, or in the links down below. But what happened last session was, so they captured the hobgoblin, tied him, what they assumed was a him at first, up, and then realized it was a her. And they asked her questions. They found out that she wasn't the one stealing. She was actually sent to find the person stealing the livestock from other neighboring farms, mostly from Stavalis, while these guys came from Ashraya. So they let her go, told her that they're near the northern border of Ashraya, so they sent her there. While they continued on the search, and they encountered a brown bear. They got into a fight, defeated the brown bear, and it turns out that it was a druid. And now we're at a new chapter. And I got my story cubes, and so golden. Actually change the camera so you can see. So full view. Okay, we have a cane. We have a lock. And we have an apple. Okay. So I'll jot those down. So, I'm gonna say, because our characters have just encountered a druid, I'm going to say there is an old lock on apple tree. There we are. Okay. And now also, because I've missed rolling these. Oh, sorry. That must be pretty loud. I missed rolling these, so I will roll for our new friend, our new druid, how she is going to react to the group. Okay, I have gotten a book. Well, instead of showing you, I'll just put it up there. There we are, book. Okay, that's a lot for now. I'll leave the book up there and we'll continue. Could you get off me, please? The elven woman said as she turned her head to get a better look at Maya seated on top of her. No, I'm actually enjoying myself, Maya said as she pinned the woman to the ground. So Maya, I was too lazy to make a character sheet for her, so she's still NPC. So strength check. What is hers? Ooh, that is not good, a 9. Okay. I'll say she has advantage because she is on top, so it's just a 12. And we'll see the druid's roll. Oh well, so strength is just 0. I'll say, I'll just put that down there. So 2d20s, So a 12 as well. Because they're equal, I'm going to say that because Aramaya has the higher strength, I'm going to say she actually pins her. Now, why did you attack us? Technically, you attacked first, the elven woman said. So yeah, I'm gonna say she can get information from these guys. So elven woman is looking for information. That is true, Elavine said, inspecting the scars on her chest before glancing down at the woman who caused them. Sorry, but it was in self-defense. We don't have time for this, Obsidian said as he made his way to the group while inspecting the dark foliage on above. Change hues from a dull orange to a light blue. Are you the one behind the... Why are they in the first place? They've been stealing it. Behind the recent thefts. No. Okay, I'm gonna say it's highly likely now that she's involved, so she has to get above a 25. I mean, she has to get it below a 25. So D100. Yeah, she... I'm gonna actually, yeah, so Obsidian's gonna insight check that as well. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do a group one because the others would be interested in this as well. So wisdom's a -1. Oh, she also. Okay, Elavine, you're the last one. God, I'm rolling shit for these insights. A 10. Okay, who has... I think she has the highest one. Her wisdom's 0. No, she doesn't. Who has the highest... Is it Obsidian? He's got a 1 in it. Oh, shit. Okay. So these guys did have inspiration from the last game. So I am going to use that now. And do one more insight check. Okay, 16. So they don't have inspiration anymore. No, the elven woman trailed off, trying to avoid Obsidian's gaze. Guess we found our culprit, Obsidian said as he pulled out a few feet of rope. Wait, it wasn't me. it was the elven woman trailed off as Aramaya helped her up to her feet while still holding her arms behind her back. Go on, Elavine said as she came into view. Okay, if you look through my pockets, you will find something interesting. The elven woman said, mostly at Elavine. If you insist, Aramaya said. No, I'll do it, Elavine said as she stepped forward. Now let's see what loot our druid has. Random generator, go items, we'll do treasure, treasure hoard. And she is challenge rating 2. Okay, she's not carrying that much shit, but oh, like 670, 170. So oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna say there's one of these items here. Let's see here. 1d4. 4. God, had to be a 4. Okay, I'll choose. What makes the most sense to have? I don't think she'd have a necklace. I think the spell scroll of conjure woodland beings is pretty cool. So I'm going to say that she has that. Because it fits with the whole druid thing. Inspecting the elven woman in all her glory as golden hair weaved around pale features such as pointed ears, a small button nose, and pink lips held in a pout before coming to rest around leather. Let's see if they notice it. I think Obsidian would definitely notice it. Yeah, I would say both of Obsidian and Elavine would notice it, but I'm just gonna give them a roll because their insight was terrible. So let's see if their investigation is good. So no, she wouldn't notice it. Let's see if Obsidian would. Investigation 14. Okay. 14 would be enough. Leather armor decorated with a strange assortment of flowers. Elavine stepped forward and placed her hands into the grooves of the armor, removing the content within. such as a small leather pouch containing some coins and a few gems, along with a spell scroll and a small metal badge made out of white gold. Okay, so Alavine is an idiot who doesn't know the symbol, but Obsidian does. Or should I give Aramaya a roll? No. Those two will be fine. So you are a part of the Starfarless military, Obsidian said, stepping forward to inspect the badge. Yes. I assume you have seen one of those before, the elven woman said. Yes, many years ago. Wait, she is a part of the Starfarless military, Alavine said, snatching the badge back from Obsidian to inspect it herself. Yes, how do you not know that? Obsidian said. A better question would be, why is the Starfarless military so close to the Ashraya border, and why are they stealing from the nearby farms? Aramaya said, releasing her hold of the woman. Those are some good questions, Aramaya, Obsidian said as he raised his crossbow. Okay. This does seem a little suspicious. The elven woman said, slowly backing away from the trio. Yes. Especially in a demilitarized zone. Obsidian said, also stepping forward. Demilitarized. I spelled it right the first time. Demilitarized zone, Alavine said. Since the forest is on the border of Ashraya and Starphalos, as well as the heart of Goth Vasia. The two nations agreed to share the forest, or so we thought. Yes, that is true. The elven woman beamed, happy to find someone that knew their history. Would he? Yeah. So he is part of the melody, so I'm giving this for free. I'm not making him roll for it. The thing is, we are working together with the Ashraya military on a secret mission. Secret mission. Obsidian said, holding the crossbow to the woman's head. So how would... So he was a highly ranked official in the military. So he would know how secret missions would be conducted. So what would be a clever way to do a secret mission? He then peeked around the side of the weapon with a smile and a question. What is your daughter's name? Gala. The elven woman smiled as Obsidian lowered his crossbow. Wait, what just happened? Aramaya said, her gaze bouncing back between the two. Is an old military code between our two nations in case we needed to work together on missions, Obsidian said as he put away his crossbow, placing it on his side. The code was, when asked what we would name our sons or daughters, we would name them after their fellow nations' moon. Halloween said. So someone from Starphalos would name their child Gila, and someone from Ashraya would name their child Zin. Correct. obsidian. But that doesn't explain why you are stealing from the nearby farms. Since you are a part of the military, I'll give you some information. The elven woman smiled as she dusted off the dirt from her leather armor. We found something strange in the woods, and rather than keep the information to ourselves, we shared it with the Ashryans and have formed a joint operation to investigate. I assume that you would need to be covert about this mission due to the alliances with other nations, Obsidian said as he picked up the woman's belongings. Yes, the woman beamed as she appeared in front of Obsidian, a little too close to the scowls from Elavine and Aramaya. If the other nations found out about our little operation, then they would a piece of the action. So we had to do this in secret, and so while the Starvalens could survive without meat, the Ashryans unfortunately could not. So you were foraging just now, Elavine said. Correct, the elven woman said, still keeping her eyes on Obsidian. What is the secret? Aramaya said, stepping in between Obsidian and the elven woman. Better yet, what is your name? Obsidian smiled. What is her name? Oh, it's gotten very dark. So yeah, we need a name for our elven friend. Female elf. Class is... I'm assuming a druid's divine. Oh, I'll roll. I will roll randomly. Take your time rolling that dice. Again, my internet is shit, so you know, life. Aloth. Loth. We'll just go with Loth. My name is Loth. Loth said with a series of blinks at Obsidian, even though Aramaya was in the way. What is your name? Obsidian. Obsidian said, also ignoring Aramaya. Okay, Alavine said, also jumping in between the two. What do we do now? Well, I want to go see this secret, Aramaya said. Sorry if I let any insiders in. They would kill me. That is true. It is a secret mission, but I also want to see this secret, Obsidian said. Okay, I can show you. Loth said with another series of blinks. Great. Alavine rolled her eyes. Let's go. Before that, Loth, do you have any healing abilities to help my friend here? Obsidian said, to the surprise of both Alavine and Loth, who squinted at each other as if it was the first time they saw each other. But Loth was the first to release her hold with a smile as she stepped forward. Sorry about what I did, Loth. Does she have healing though? She's a druid. Entangled, producer, druid, non-wave, bark skin. Oh, it did say she was a cleric. I'm gonna give her cure wounds. What is she at? She's at 19. I'll do healing word instead. Yeah, and her spell modifier is +2. Yeah, just do that, +2. So 5. She'll be at full now. Loth said as she placed a hand on Alavine's shoulders, sending out a spark of green energy coursing through her body and towards her wounds, stitching, I can't spell, the scars together. Now let's go, Loth said as she grabbed Obsidian's hand and dragged him through the forest, while Aramaya and Elavine followed behind. Elavine trailing behind as she tried to hide the blush aimed at Obsidian until she caught Aramaya beaming up at her before quickly turning away to avoid her gaze. I'm not actually a soldier, Loth said as she hugged Obsidian's arm. I'm one of the researchers tasked with uncovering what is behind the gate. Gate, Aramaya said. Is that the secret? A gate. It's not just any gate. Loth sighed back before returning to Obsidian with another smile. In fact, we are not sure if it is a gate to begin with. All we know is that there is a lock. We just need to find a key. Wait, how can you be unsure if it is a gate or not? Elavine said, shaking off the last of her rosy cheeks. Well, this lock is embedded into the center of a giant apple tree. Is the lock magical? Obsidian said. Yes, very. That is why we haven't been able to open it. Now I want to see this even more. It's just over here. Loth paused as the sounds of battle echoed out in front of them, forcing the four to pause and listen. Do you also do training at this time? Obsidian whispered as he tried to peer through the trees to get a better look. No, Loth said as she followed after. Guys, get ready, Obsidian said as he took out his crossbow. So I've just set up a random thing here. So we've got the blue guys, Starvalis and Ashraya military, and these guys and made his way closer to the edge of the forest, coming into view until one last step revealed the entrance to a small cave surrounded by battle as members of the Starvalis and Ashraya military fought against a series of hobgoblins. How dare you steal from the poor farmers? One of the hobgoblins shouted as his sword slammed against an Ashrayan shield. How did you find us? A Starvalan soldier shouted at another hobgoblin charging forward and into the enemy's spear. Now let's see here. I'm going to roll a 1d6 and see how many. I should have done that before I actually wrote what happened. Let's see here. So first is a d6 for the military. A 4. Okay. So 4 of them of the Starvalis and 6. So by the time these guys arrive, so I'm gonna say we have, so we're gonna have 2 dead from the, and then we're gonna have 3 dead from the, so all the frontline guys have died and now it's just the magic users and the rangers. Now who are they going to shoot first? Okay, I am going to roll these guys' initiative into his spear, impaling himself in the process. That doesn't matter. You will be brought to justice. Another hobgoblin said as he shot and yeah, so let's see, are they going to, they know both sides, these guys know both sides, so who are they going to pick? That's the question. Are they going to stop the fight or are they going to attack? So hobgoblins go first. So what I'm going to do is just, these all have like 1 HP, and if they hit, then they're down automatically. They've been fighting for a while. So magic or ranger. So let's do a d20 to see what happens. So even, so odd, magic, even, ranged. So odd, so it's magic, a magic attack. So just a d20. This needs to get above a 10. So no, that's a fail. So raised his hands and shot a shimmering emerald arrow which hissed through the air and into the cave, narrowly avoiding one of the soldiers. Let's see here. So odd. So God, what was it? So odd, magic, even, ranged. 1. So magic as well. Let's see. I will go. I'm just gonna do a produce flame. Let's see here. Oh, these guys are shit. Okay. Justice, my ass. One of the Ashryans said as she raised a hand of her own, sending out a blast, a small ball of flames, which arced over her fallen companions and in between the remaining hobgoblins. Let's see here. Where did turn on to go? Oh, there it is. So military is gone. Elavine will be. Oh, I've got 2 Elavines. Elavine will step forward. She is going to shout, "Please stop fighting, all of you," Elavine said as she stepped out of the forest and into view of the 2 sides. So they are deep in battle. I'm going to say she has persuasion at disadvantage. Oh, 13. Not enough. But her words quickly fell on deaf ears as the 2 sides returned to their original target. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna get to center there. And yeah, she's just gonna shout. Hobgoblins is probably, they're gonna see her as another member of the Ashryan. I'm not gonna roll for it, they just know. So Aramaya is gonna come up, and what will she do? Fight now, talk later, Ravine. Aramaya said as she took out a javelin and threw it at one of the hobgoblins. Let's see here. I have fixed her attacks from last game. What was happening was I thought like her strength dex was already being added to the attacks, but they were not. So I have fixed that, and hopefully she will do better this time. To be honest, she was doing pretty good without these bumps, so this time she probably do some super good. Oh shit, yeah, 20, and she does 5 piercing, so she takes out, so I'm gonna say she comes out here and takes out this one, so she takes out the magic user, which pierced through his shoulder, knocking him out with the force. Now it is Obsidian's turn. She is right. Obsidian said as he aimed his crossbow at the remaining hobgoblin. Let's see, Obsidian. He will do hand crossbow. An 11. That hits. I'm giving them just 10 AC. The bolt flew through the air and into the hobgoblin's leg, bringing it down with a skid across the clay earth. Let's see here. What would be her boss's name? Any gender, any race, generate D10, a 6. So, Therinan, a dwarf paladin. Okay, yeah, I'll call him Renan instead. Renan. So, yeah, it'd be last turn. Renan. What happened? Loth. So she is going to rush forward. So, for the most part, they are out of battle. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Loth, where have you the small dwarf in red and gold looked past the girl to the strange group of outsiders? Loth, what have you done? Did you bring them here? Renan, I had no choice. Renan would be the leader of the Ashraians, who would be the leader of the... Let's see if he's dead. I'm going to do 50-50 he's dead. So above 50 he's alive, below 50 he's dead. Below 50. So the leader of the Starvalis military is dead. I knew we couldn't trust the Starvalis, Renan Loth said as she passed Renan to her commanding officer, bleeding on the ground, said as he raised his axe at the woman. I don't know how long my mic was off for. So a little recap. Loth has pretty much brought strangers in, and the new leader of the group is Renan, who is the leader of the Ashrayan. He, his fellow commanding officer, the leader of the Starvalis military, he has died. So Renan is the leader now, and has turned on Loth after she has brought outsiders to this place. So he critted on his first attack, and he hit with a second attack, and so she took damage twice. So these guys at the top, they're on opposite sides. They're gonna start fighting after seeing what has happened here. And so it is now Alavine's turn. She is not going to persuade. Well, I think I did right, so... God, I'm such an idiot. Striking across her stomach twice in quick succession. Stupid Ashrayan's, Alavine said as she raised her hand. Alavine, just gonna do a firebolt. Nat 1. Okay. To Renan, but with Loth in the way, the blast hit her instead, sending out a spear of flames, but Renan easily sidestepped out of the way, positioning between the two, who accidentally got caught in the blast. So she is now at 5 due to Alavine's... Oh, I could use the inspiration. Will I use the inspiration? I'm going to use the inspiration. So she is going to go for another attack. 13-5. Okay. So I'm going to retcon that into the dwarf's chest, coating him in dancing flames, which he tried to pat out, only to be consumed by the fire. Let's see here. So Aramaya, geez, Alavine, didn't know you were a racist, Aramaya said as she... Let's see, she is 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She's gonna get there and pat out the... She patted out the remaining flames. Yeah, I didn't know that as well. Let's see, Obsidian is going to... He's going to hold his action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to come here. He's going to come here. And he's going to take a shot. Actually, he's going to see if they gets persuaded first. Obsidian said as he made his way out of the thicket with crossbow raised, aiming it at the two at the entrance of the cave. Now I don't want any more blood shed tonight, so lower your weapons. Let's see, I'm going to do intimidate. Let's see, no to intimidate, doesn't work. So they're just going to continue fighting. Okay, even it's Ashraya, odd it's Stavalis. Even, so Ashraya attack. So commanding officer has just been downed, so I'm gonna say he's Ashrayan. So the wizard, what's the wizard going to do? He's just going to send a blast. No, he tries to attack, and the moment he attacks, Obsidian's attack goes off. Betrayer, the Ashrayan soldier spat out as he shot a blast of I'm gonna do shocking grasp, electricity at the Stavalin soldier next to him. So Obsidian's gonna just release his crossbow. Oh yeah, this is just gonna be the 9 damage. That's enough. But before he could get his attack off, Obsidian pulls the trigger, embedding, releasing the crossbow bolt as it embedded his hand, pinning him to the cave wall, along with the help of the Stavalin soldier. I didn't mean all Ashrayan Obsidian. I was just worried about what Elavine said as she felt her hand rest on her shoulders, forcing her to turn and see Loth give her a genuine smile. "Thank you," Loth said. Cool. I think I'm going to end it there. I need to check how much or how long my mic was turned off for, because I'm pissed. But yeah, this is a good session. I think, yeah, I want to write, how much words did I write today? Okay, 2,000 words, that's not bad. But yeah, I am hungry, so I will catch you guys at the next one. My links are somewhere. But yeah, the Writer's Block YouTube channel, you can find these this bullshit that I'm doing. And yeah, please, if you want to become a part of the storytelling, just jump on chat and just message me your ideas, and I'll try and incorporate as much as I can into the story. I am enjoying writing these. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.